And welcome back to another episode of Property Macha. Okay, let's be frank guys, right? So ever since I become a property agent, I've gotten a lot of questions from my friends, right? But then last week, they be like, hey Macha, why the property price always rising, you know? Alright, so the first point that I'm going to talk about is because the raw material costs are rising. And that's why property prices are rising as well. And also recently with the pandemic of COVID-19, right, raw materials are continuously rising, which basically it forces developer to actually raise the price of their property because they have no choice. Alright, I mean, you think about it, even the vegetable price has increased. So yeah. Alright guys, so the second point is very simple, is because banks are able and still continuing to lend money to us, to society. Alright, so as long as banks in general are able to continuously provide loans to us individuals, then house pricing will continuously increase. This is what you call financialization of the house market. Nothing wrong there. It's just how the industry and the economy works. Alright, I also did a podcast with an individual who is very much well known in the property industry. So we talked about property and everything, and he also did mention to me that if you think about banks, right, as a business owner, when there are times where you go and try to apply for a loan, you might have the best credit score possible, but there are times where bankers just generally do not provide loans simply because of how volatile your industry is. But that doesn't work in property. Alright, so most of the bank out there, provided that you guys do have good records, the moment they see the records are good and you're applying loan for houses, right, they will approve the loan. It speaks a lot right here. Why are banks providing loans towards housing industry, right, and not others? Because there are profit right there, and that is why at times you do see house prices rising also. Alright guys, another simple reasoning is because there is a low interest rate. So when there is a low interest rate, the cost of financing a house decreases. That is why a lot of investors and individuals seek to purchase house simply because there's a low interest rate and they do see potential from buying houses right now. So when there are buyers, developer sees that, hey, you need a house, and that's why they play with the market and they raise the price of the houses as well. Yeah. Is there anything much we can do about it? Not really. All we can do is work hard, and try to earn more money, because the world ain't no sunshine and rainbow, right? Alright, so the last point is basically supply and demand. Okay, so in Malaysia, as you can see, the land is decreasing and a lot of people are looking to buy a house, especially the young individuals who just walked into the working field. Everybody wants to have their own house, so land is decreasing, demand is increasing, and that is why you see house prices are increasing as well. Yeah, so that's a very simple reasoning, and this is just a very brief summary on why house pricing are increasing. Alright guys, so that's just a very brief summary on why property prices are increasing. Alright, there's nothing much we as individuals can do besides working hard, because property prices will continuously increase from time to time. If you guys think of purchasing houses from maybe out of state like Seremban, or maybe going further like Klang, Sabajaya, yes, you can expect it to be slightly cheaper compared to KL, but even those areas are being explored right now, and if you were to wait 1 or 2 more years, it will continuously rise. So if you have an option to buy a house today, you have a very good savings and everything, I strongly urge you guys to actually buy a house as soon as possible. Don't wait. No one has ever said, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to wait and buy a house next year, and the price reduced. It has never happened before. The price increase, it has always happened. Yeah, so that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. This is Property Macha. Please do remember to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.